Hello, my name is Big Bet Bob, and ever since I was 3 years old, I've been following college sports. Ever since I was 8, I've been enthralled with the world of prognostication when I filled out my first NCAA tournament bracket. It's always been a great passion of mine to study sports. In 2005, I started betting on sports. And I had one goal in mind: to win. I wanted to win. What else do you want to do? You want to have a good time by losing money? Does that make sense? Oh, it's entertainment. Sure, it's entertaining, but I want to win. So what we know that it's very difficult to win. Most players lose money. We know that. But what we want to find out is it possible to win? Can you win? And that is what this video is centered on. Can you win? Uh-oh. So what I can tell you, the short answer, can you win? The answer is yes. Mathematically, you are not eliminated from winning because you could potentially turn a profit based on knowledge that you have that will affect the outcome of an event. If you're playing the slots or you're playing cards, you do not have any knowledge of what's about to come. You can only guess. And because the house has an edge, you're going to lose. But in sports betting, it's very difficult, but it is possible to win. Now the real answer is, can you win? The real answer to the question, can you win, is I don't know. Because it's very difficult to actually put it into practice. In theory, we can find out if we can win or not. But obviously gambling is illegal, and gambling is illegal unless you would live in the state of Nevada. I do not live in the state of Nevada. But we can find out in theory if we can win. So, in order to win based on points line, you need to win 53% of the time. You have to have a win rate of 53%. Now this seems easy, but it's not that easy. It's very difficult to beat the books betting on 50-50 bets, games that can go either way. There's a lot of games that can go either way, based off a bounce of a ball. The football could bounce one way, turnovers, somebody slips. There's all these factors. Shooting percentage, if a basket goes in or it doesn't go in. There's so many factors that dictate the outcomes of these games that you cannot predict. And if you're betting on the 50-50 cusp, you will lose. It's guaranteed. Because all the casino has to do is win 48% of the time. If they win 48% of the time, they win money. It's much easier for them to win 48% of the time than it is for you to win 53%. So, what I recommend is only betting when you have an edge. Excuse me. A clear-cut edge, where you have information that you can use to determine a game likelihood of the outcome way beyond 50-50, into the 70%, 80%. Some situations where people call a lock in their mind 100%. Nothing's 100%. But it feels that way. But we know it's not. We know Mike Tyson versus Buster Douglas 52-1 is not 100%. So we have to be very careful approaching with our betting approach. What I recommend simply is this. Bet on NCAA, college football or basketball, and bet favorites where you're laying money, you're laying odds, but you're getting a team who's far superior to their opponent. Leaps and bounds superior, where a bounce of a ball or a missed catch or a missed three-pointer is not going to make or break the game. These teams are so good they can overcome that. It makes no sense to pick a line that's close to where the game's actually going to finish. If you think the game's going to finish with a 3-point game and the line's at 3, you don't touch it because you're so prone to losing. And if you bet over the long haul and you win some, you lose some, you're going to lose in the long run. So our approach is money line. What we do is we drop the points line. Now you can bet points line every once in a while. Sometimes it makes sense. Sometimes it makes sense when you love a team and you're getting a heap of points and you just want to take those points for safety. We can go that route. Or if you love a favorite so much you think they're going to run, we can go that route. But we're going to focus on money line. Mostly favorites. Every once in a while we will take the underdog. It does make sense to take the underdog. So, I would like to ask you to join me on an odyssey of sports analysis and prognostication. We are going to theoretically find out if we can win money using a betting system of starting with $1,000 or 1,000 points or 1,000 units or 1,000 stars. It doesn't matter. And right now, it's March 18th, and we're focused on the NCAA men's tournament. And I have my first play. There are several games I like. I like Florida versus Virginia at Florida -2. I think Florida's a strong team. They play well in the tournament. They always show up. They rarely underproduce. But Virginia's tough too. So you can take the 2, Florida, if you want it. But I'm going to lay off. Because Virginia's good too. And anything could happen. Another play that I really like, and these lines are shifting as I speak, okay? I mean, the books aren't open, but believe me, the computers are rolling and they're shifting these lines. And I like Villanova. Started at 5.5, now it's at 6. I would still take that. At 6, Villanova, far superior. They won the national championship last year. They were better than Wisconsin by far last year. And Wisconsin is nowhere near as good as they were last year. Wisconsin's been declining because they've been losing top stars like Frank Kaminsky, Sam Decker, Trayvon Jackson. So, I like Villanova and I like Florida. But the play we're going with is Arizona. And I have it written down. It's Arizona versus St. Mary's. Oh, looks like that's backwards. I did not know that. But it's all written down there at Arizona -245. Okay? So some of you are saying, oh, well, you have to bet $245 to win 100, but that's not good odds. But like we said, if we bet a lot over the long term 50-50, we're going to lose no matter what. If you want to have fun and entertain and lose money and entertain we want to win long term. We want to prove that betting can be an investment using a sound investment strategy. So, we're going to lay $245 of our $1,000. If we go below zero, we're just going to go to the negatives till we get back out. If we go way in the tank, then we've made our conclusion. We can't win. But we'll see what happens. Starting with 1,000, 245. Don't care about bankroll because this is in theory. This is not, can you personally go to Vegas and win? This is, in theory, could a bank be run by a team of analytics guys and make these as investments, essentially. This is theoretical. 245 theoretical dollars. The game's theoretically, I love that word, theoretical, is today, even though it's really tomorrow because I'm going to go to sleep and wake up. But the game's today. It's 1:16 a.m. The game's at 4:15 p.m. And we're starting our Odyssey with 1,000, and now we're at 755. Taking a loss. If we can win this, we'll be at 1,100. So the reason we're going with Arizona. One, they play in the Pac-12, which is far superior to the West Coast Conference. The West Coast Conference is really bad. It's one of the weakest that there is. It's got teams that just have no business being on the same field, on the same court as Arizona. Excuse me. Well, the Pac-12 is a great conference, and they're already out to a 4-0. Great start. Arizona won the conference, and they're the hottest team in the conference. They're running on all four cylinders, led by Parker Jackson Cartwright and Kadeem Allen. The two guards are great, and Alonzo Trier, in my opinion, are better than the St. Mary's guards. Then when you throw in Lauri Markkanen, I don't really see a match for him. Maybe Jock Landale or Calvin Hermanson are solid guys for St. Mary's, but they just can't match the size of Arizona. Arizona's been doing this on the biggest stage. They beat Oregon, they beat UCLA. St. Mary's is great with weak teams. They demolish weak teams. They're fundamentally sound, but when they come up against big Pac-12 size, there's nothing they can do. So I've gone over the key reasons why we're choosing Arizona: depth, size, and coaching. Sean Miller is an excellent coach. So, as you can see, we're literally going to prove whether we can win or not. If we can win here on our sports betting Odyssey, we can win in Vegas because we're using the lines from the William Hill Sports app. So we know. Excuse me, I'm using Sport Fanatic offshore betting. I would like to use William Hill Sports app, but I can't find the money lines. So we're using Sport Fanatic offshore betting numbers. Same as Vegas, same numbers, and if they're off by tiny fractions, which would matter, but we're going to prove that we're going to win long term. So our goal, and I'm going to wrap this up, and I hope you have a great day of watching the NCAA tournament, and our goal is to win money.